when it comes to this PlaqueBoyMax and his girlfriend situation, bro, it's something else because in my mind, I'm like, yo, just leave the guy, let him do his thing. I'm a huge PlaqueBoyMax fan. In my eyes, that guy cannot do a lot of wrong. But anyways, you guys, DDG's brother thinks he can save PlaqueBoyMax. Let's see what's going on here.
What's popping, y'all? It looks like an unlikely defender has come after the Henderson files have dropped, and that is DDG's brother, Dub. Now, if you're wondering what the Henderson files are, I'm just going to play you guys the compilation.
Yeah, and again, I'm not even going to lie, this shit's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm not going to lie. I will say the babe is a fine babe, but then when you start to move up in life, bruh, and you start to make money and all that good shit, there's a lot of fine babes that are going to swarm around you. So this is just another babe. So I guess that what they're trying to do now is they're trying to like just be like, yo, PBM, get rid of this babe. You can get another fine babe. You have the bread.
Let me get that far. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. My leg let me get you and your excuses. Right. All right, I got a great one. Before you.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying? She tried to stick her tongue in my mouth, y'all. What, bro? What?
And again, it's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look at all. Let me not even cap. It is not a good look, not one bit.
Wait, so you be taking the camera with you?
Yeah, not like my big camera. I take my the phone, little streaming phone.
Okay. Moving from the Bay Area to Los Angeles, the dating culture is very different out here. Like, all I see around me, since I'm like very involved with like being in the industry, being around, people that are considered in our society as higher profile people, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot.
It's crazy. All right,
They see bad stuff.
They not even talking. They only talking about me. He can read everything. That's the worst part. I kind of hate it. But it's like,
no, they consistent content. Who's your like dream collab?
Do you guys know what's crazy? We kind of have things like this in Canada, bro. I know a girl that looks very similar to her and does similar shits, bro. It's crazy.
My dream collab?
Like Aiden?
I'd probably say Aiden. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably say. Because I've been watching him for a long time. Like, a lot of people just think, like, oh, he just got big, so you start watching. Like, nah, I've been watching it for like a long time.
That's lit.
That's more than half of my earnings in college. Chat, I'm insecure too. I've been hurt before. I've been hurt before. So, of course, you're going to make sure you watch everything in your upcoming relationship. Everybody got insecurities. Everybody got feelings. She's been hurt in her past relationship, just like I've been hurt in my past relationship. Before we met each other.
It's like y'all are real people. She a real person too, with real feelings.
We all got real feelings, so we understand how they go.
Yeah, he is. He was just pins. You don't understand his stream.
No, I don't.
Guy, I can't lie. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. It's like, and when it comes to dating in 2025, you already know that these things happen. And like when you just see it live, it's just like, it doesn't look good at all.
So that is PlaqueBoyMax's new girlfriend. He brought her to the world, to the streaming industry. Well, he didn't bring her to the streaming industry, actually. She's been quite familiar with the streaming industry, but a lot of people are making comments on it, making jokes about it, and clowning PlaqueBoyMax. And Dub decided to defend him. Now, granted, remember like in the previous video when I was talking about how it was people saying that Almighty J was cracking everything left and right. Well, Dub was one of those people, and I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
This Jay, any girl you could think of, Jay clapped. Like any girl you can think of, Jay clapped.
So here's Dub saying, yo.
Damn, this is not good. This is not good. This is not a good look. It's just not a good look. It looks bad. Like, let me even tell you guys, a story about myself. There was this one time, like, when I was younger, bro, I was him. I was him. Like, when I finished high school, I was him. And I took a gap year. And a lot of girls liked me. And, there was this one girl in particular. She had gotten with my friend. She had gotten with my other friend. And she wanted to date me, bro. A lot of girls wanted to date me. And like I just couldn't with that one in particular. I couldn't with that one in particular because it's like I already know that you go with my friend. You go with my friend, so like I just can't do it. I just can't. You feel me?
If your girl or if a chick was around Almighty J, you know what happened. We're just taking his word for it. And these guys have been locked in with Almighty J for years. They've been cool with them for a while. DDG and his brother. Pretty much whoever DDG is cool with his brother is cool with, for the most part, except for McQueen. They've got some real smoke. We need to get McQueen and Dub on brand risk. Aiden Ross, what's going on? Make the boss call. Like we got to make fights like this happen. We need a Namir. Academics already said this, so I got to give credit where credit is due. He said we need a Namir and Almighty J on brand risk, and we need a McQueen and Dub on brand risk. Granted, I am betting my whole life savings on McQueen. He is tearing up Dub for sure. Especially with no hugging and hand holding. I was gonna say hand holding. Oh man. But Dub, he would come out to defend it and say that, Grace Henderson being on every stream under the sun, every popular streamer under the sun since 2021, it's just a coincidence, And I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
To be a female content creator because of how just thinking them, bro. Like just be thinking that just because a woman is sitting down in a room with somebody that they afterwards, it's just content, bro. But that is a real human, a real person that y'all like, bro. Everybody say they hate bullying, but you got posting bullying this girl for finding love. Do you know how f***ed up that is, chat?
Like, and that's the thing, though. That's the thing. It's very, very interesting how like people see things, bro. Like. Everyone has a past, bro. Everybody has a past. Everybody under the sun has a past, especially in 2025. Even guys, bro, girls, everyone, a lot of people have been with different people. A lot of people have been with different people. So are we going to bully her and say she because of that, she shouldn't have a relationship? I think that the fact that like my only issue is just the fact that like she lied and she said she doesn't understand the streaming shit, and she's been around a lot of streamer guys. And like she's kissed people on stream, like things like that. It just has me like But besides that, she's found a guy that loves her. She likes the guy too. She claims to love the guy. Can we just can we chill? It's it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, she's allowed to find love, and PBM is allowed to be happy, bro. On the other hand, it's like she's been around, and there's evidence,
Imagine getting bullied for finding love through the internet. Your weird ass cousin got a Tinder account where he trying to find love. That ain't weird.
Dub, look at me. Come on now. Well, a female content creator, let's be real here. Now, I will say, I've said this in the past, it's hard to be a female rapper, and it's for sure hard to be a female gamer, because they're getting insulted like crazy, of course. But female content creator, what content does she create? Like, let's be real here. I look up Grace Henderson on YouTube and I see zero content. I look up Grace. You have to search far and wide to find any Grace Henderson content. And then when you find Grace Henderson, and it's not just, it's just content, quote unquote. What content is she creating? I look her up on TikTok, and she's got like 3 posts with like 100K followers doing Get Ready With Me's, which is the same content I can get from local chicks in my own neighborhood on my For You page. So no, Grace Henderson is not a female content creator. Maybe she was at a certain point in time, but she has not been that for a long time. You are not a content creator unless you're putting out content. It's like, I'm a hooper. Dog, you haven't hooped since varsity basketball like 8 years ago. Let it go. You are not a hooper. That's it. You're not competing anymore. Yeah, you're heading to the rec. You're heading to the Y. You're heading to the LA Fitness once a year, and you think you still got it. You don't got it. You're 26 now. Wrap it up.
Yeah, that's me right now, bro. Wrap it up for real. Bro, I haven't played basketball in so long. I think it's because I'm in Canada. Like, if I ever went back home, or if I ever started making the money that I would want, then yeah, I'll play basketball again. But then, bro, right now, bro, I'm just focused on the YouTube grind.
Or get back and start competing or wrap it up. That's the same thing. Yeah, you were a content creator at one point in time. She has not been that for a very long time. So no, we got to get that out of the way first. And you know why I say that is because number one, Anina Lynn, right, who people hate right now, but she is a female content creator. A Zoe Spencer, she is a female content creator. She gets her own set of hate too. A Pokimane, she is a female content creator. They appear on collaboration streams with people all the time. Nobody is saying that, oh man, Nina Lynn's getting cracked by this dude, or Zoe Spencer's getting cracked by this dude. Nobody's saying that because they understand that these are actual female content creators and they're collaborating in a way that isn't kind of like this tense boy girl tension type of content. And on top of that, when he's talking about, oh, just because they're sitting in a room, it means that something happened between them. Dog, are we really doing that? People are not thinking. No, some people are thinking that, sure. And also, we got to take into consideration that perception is a lot more important than reality. Perception is reality. Like, for example, Dan Bilzerian, he used to ride around in private jets with like 10 to 12 chicks. Was he cracking all those 10 to 12 chicks? I don't know. But if your chick...
He probably wasn't cracking like all those 10 to 12 chicks. He probably wasn't.
Was one of the 12 on the airplane with Dan Bilzerian. That doesn't look too great. I mean, she can be like, oh, you know, like we were just traveling and having fun. Okay, sure. But I guess I'm pretty sure we can all agree. I mean, y'all can agree amongst yourselves that would you like for a photo to come up and you're like, damn, she was with Dan Bilzerian. Damn, she was at the DJ booth too with, well, give me a random DJ with Steve Aoki. Oh man, oh she
low key the way guys see it because this guy's not wrong. Oh, gosh, you guys, this guy is not wrong because the way we see relationships too, bro, like. Cause me, depending on the guys that you've been with, I'm just like, well, you know, ain't shit I can do, bro. You know, like I see you, like how do I put this, bro? Sometimes, you know, I could be talking to a girl and my man, I'm like, oh, oh, tell me, you know, like what's up, like how have you been, blah blah blah. And she ends up telling me about her past, bro. I have a friend. You know, we were about to start talking, but I think that that's going to end up dying down. She tells me that she's hung out with celebrities, and she tells me celebrities are in her DMs and blah blah. And when I hear that, I'm just like, bro, like, can I compete? You know, and it's not that I don't think that I'm good enough. No, it's just like, damn, you know.
Was here. It's the optics of it. It is the perception of it. What perception does that give you? Now, like I said earlier, with a Zoe Spencer, people are not getting that perception. With now, people will say like Zoe Spencer is more combative, but who's a female streamer that I can think of? Hell, even these OF streamers, they do like sex. So the fact that she's sitting there is not it. And also on top of that, people aren't just conjuring something up from their mind. Dog, she's on, not only is she on all these streams, let's also talk about her being an Uno the Activist, who is a D tier rapper. No disrespect, Uno. You know that's your position right now. At one point, you were C tier, creeping up on B tier, but you're currently D tier. Doesn't mean you have to remain D tier. I feel like he's going up right now from D to C tier. He's been moving. A lot of people like that project that he did with Made in Tokyo. I wasn't always the biggest like Uno. There's like a soft spot in my heart for Uno's career because I remember when he first came out and he had like he was going up and then, you know, some negative things happen. Like there's luck in this game and he just got unlucky in a bit. But in this clip, Grace Henderson is behind a pole on her knees like a dog. Like, come on now. Like, oh, that's just content? Now, I'm not saying that something happened between her and Uno the Activist. Probably nothing happened. But the fact that she was willing to put herself in a position like that to be degraded it's just, oh, I cannot.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everything is just in life, yeah. Let me tell you, people don't even give a fuck about like how the thing actually is. Nah, it's how the thing looks. If you pick up what I'm saying, you will go find life. Listen, bro, it's not about like how the thing actually is, bro. You could have a shit ton of money and nobody knows that you have a shit ton of money. But if you look like you have a shit ton of money, bruh, people will be on your dick. you know, and that's just how life is. So in terms of this does not look good. It's just the looks. She might have not done anything, you know. There's a chance that she didn't do anything, but because it looks so bad, that's why it's like,
Believe it. So people aren't just jumping to conclusions with this Grace Henderson chick. And on top of that, it's not, she's just not sitting, she's not just sitting on stream and hanging out. Dog, she's locking lips with Almighty J on stream. She's locking lips with that other dude, Deshae Freaky Frost on stream. Shout out to whoever commented that on my last video. I might have to use that one a little bit more. She's locking lips with them on stream. So if she's willing to lock lips on stream, what else is happening off stream? I don't know. Hey, listen, maybe she's just an actor, right? And this is the thing, too. What does she get from collaborating? Because at least these OF chicks, right? I don't think she has an OF. People would have came up with that. These OF chicks, they'll hop on stream because they're like, okay, what I'm getting is, you know, like subscribers, followers, etc. If it's another actual content creator / streamer, they're merging audiences. Like, oh, maybe people will watch my stream after seeing my personality on this individual stream. What is she getting from it? Crickets? Or she's just doing it for the love of the game? And if the love of the game is being a guest on streams and getting clout, then is that a love of the game that you want by your side? I don't know. Listen, we don't know these people personally, but Dub is not going to sit here, especially after what he said previously about Almighty J, and act like people are just out of their mind for thinking that it's insane that she's been on a streaming tour. Like, she's toured every streamer that we can think of. Like, next thing you know, people are going to pull up a stream of her kicking it with Annoying, maybe on an E-Date or something. I don't know why. I'm just thinking of every other streamer. What, like, has she been on Silky's stream too? I don't think we've seen that clip, but she has been everywhere. And I think maybe you could say, like, maybe she quit the content creation thing because PlaqueBoyMax said that for a period of time she worked for or with Rock Nation. I don't know in what capacity, to be fair, but if she is part of the Rock Illuminati, then I understand what PlaqueBoyMax is doing. You know, you take a little bit of humiliation for her to bring your music career up and give you some good press. I can get behind that.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that it's going this far. You know, these speculations are crazy.
That makes sense right there. And let's be real, you know, industry relationships happen all the time. Granted, PlaqueBoyMax is for sure into this girl. Just the fact that he brought her on stream, I think is quite brutal. It's like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Kai Cenat's girlfriend, Gigi, nobody says anything bad about her. She is an actual content creator. She's not hopping on a bunch of other people's streams, and she's just kicking it. That other chick, Quenlin Blackwell, right? She's hopped on other people's streams, but it's collaborative, and nobody thinks of her in any type of way. Like, there is a subset of girls that people use for thirst trap content, for, like, baiting content, like freaky content, and this Grace Henderson girl just happened to be one of those chicks that we saw. And that is completely different from other chicks that are just collaborators. And people know the difference.
I get where this guy is coming from.
And
it's just not a good look, bruh. It's just not a good look. It looks very bad.
DDG's brother is not going to come here and try to gaslight us like a chick that's just sitting there for content, like a Cutie Cinderella, for example, showing up to FaZe. Nobody thinks that Cutie Cinderella was getting a train ran on her by FaZe. Nobody's thinking that. So if people are thinking that the girl is doing something, it's because of the consistent behavior that they've seen in all of these clips and the way she was behaving on these clips. I mean, we see her on her knees in that Aiden Ross stream, and she got brought there by Zias and Bilu. Like, there's 2 other streams we see her kissing some dudes, and then she's on all fours like a dog for Uno the Activist in, like, this TikTok. So that's already 3 to 4. We got 3-4 strikes there that we don't see, that we can't ascribe to any other streamer, any other actual female content creator. So no, she set herself up for that with her own choices. People did not just throw that on her. And if people did throw it on her, I would be fair and say it. I've said it in the past about other female streamers or just streamers in general.
Hey man, I'm just going to leave it at that, bro. And I'm going to say, you know, listen, when it comes to PlaqueBoyMax and all of that, I have a lot of respect for the guy. You know, he has inspired my content creation journey. So when it comes to like his relationship, bro, listen, bro, if you're watching me, which you probably won't be, but anyways, just do what's best for you, man. You know, do what is best for you. Do I want to see you heartbroken and sad? No. Do I want to see you happy with your babe? I actually genuinely want to see a nigga happy, bro, because I know that, like, the more successful people become, the less, like, the more lonely it gets. You feel me? But anyways, you guys, that's the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. PBM, I wish you good luck, bro.